Okay, baby, so I don't want you to waste your time. So here are a few signs that he is wasting your time and he does not see you as his wifey, dream girl, but he is just using you. And he doesn't even realize that, okay? Number one, he has not introduced you to his inner circle, to his friends, to his inner circle, because it's harder to extricate you, to cut you out of his life if you're already integrated with his circle, okay? It's harder to do that. So he doesn't introduce you. In the back of his nugget, in the back of his fat head, he knows that he, you're not his dream girl. So maybe it'll be easier to off you if you are not fully involved. Sign number dos. He keeps trying to get money out of you. Even if you think it's a sign he wants to be with you because he's asked you to move in, split rent. Oh my god, he loves me. He wants to split rent with me. That's so romantic. No, it's not. No, it's not. He's using you as a placeholder, okay, for his fat ass because he wants somebody to split rent with until he meets his dream girl. Until he meets his dream girl, who he would never dare ask that of. I'm not talking about marriage and splitting finances and things like that, but if he's trying to be like, oh, should we split this bill? Should we split this rent? Should we split? No. No. You're not his dream girl, you're a placeholder. Another thing that he will be doing is he won't be getting all flustered when you talk about the future. You'll be like, I want to go to McDonald's next week. He's like, next week, McDonald's. I don't know, next week, I don't know what I'm getting flustered. Why are you giving it away that you don't even see me in the future? We think it's because he's like so nervous around us, or maybe like he's gone to buy us a wedding ring. He hasn't gone to buy you a wedding ring. He just doesn't see you in his future. You're just a placeholder, okay? I know these things are painful. I know these are painful truths, but it is a fact. You need to attract and not chase him. Do you understand? Attract. Live your own life. Be the divine version of you, feminine energy. Okay, gang? You get it? Yeah? Then you won't have these problems because we don't have time. We don't have time to be raising other people's sons, paying their rent in our 20s, and doing all these things because we don't have time for that. Just make sure you date the men who actually want to be with you.
I think for me, the inner circle thing is so real because I remember with this specific ex, he had an audacity to tell me that he doesn't like me chilling with some of his friends because he thinks that they're not basically like we're not like they're not on my level. He made it seem as if I'm this special person and he doesn't want me to be around those people. At least that in those days I thought maybe because the guys were getting drunk or something, he didn't want me to be around people like that. Now that I look at it, I doubt that was the reason. I think it was just simply I don't want you with my inner circle because if you're around my inner circle, you'll eventually find out who I am. I'm actually a cheater. So I think that part specifically stuck out for me. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, yeah, that part really, 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 I relate to that part.
How to tell if a man is gonna waste your time, part 4. Don't make the mistake of not saving this video and then when the men report it, you don't have it anymore. Step 1, you must gauge his interest in you because if he's not truly interested in you, he's just here to waste your time. Now, there's plenty of ways for him to pretend to be interested in you. It's very slick, but if you use the right technique, you can easily spot the guys who are being fake interested and the guys who are really interested. Which leads me to step number 2. You ask this particular question: what character traits or personality traits unique to me do you like about me specifically? Now, first, you must know what answers you cannot accept when you ask him that question. First, you cannot accept a vague answer, meaning anything like, oh, you're nice, I like that you're kind, just stuff that you can apply to anyone. He also can't answer the question with any physical traits like, oh, you have a really nice butt, you got really nice smile. Beauty fades. That's not a reason he likes you specifically. The third answer you won't accept is an answer that has to do or relates back to himself. So something along the lines of, I like that you're so nice to me. I love how you treat me. I love the way you do things for me. Because those answers aren't about you. It's about him. If he's not truly interested in you and he's a faker, this will be an impossible question for him to answer. Only someone who is truly interested in you will understand the details of your character that they are even interested in. Because the fakers aren't even paying attention to you or the relationship enough to hold that information in or even understand it in the first place.
I remember listening to Miles Monroe, and he's actually a preacher, right? And well, he passed on now, unfortunately. But I remember he spoke about something similar to what this guy's saying, Thompson. And he basically explained that if a guy says that he likes you because you look nice or you speak a certain way or you talk a certain way, that's a little bit risky for you to fall for a person like that, because a person that likes you is not really supposed to know why they like you. I guess that's the beauty, right? Because as we get older and life happens to us, we change. So if you like a specific thing about somebody and that specific thing disappears, like if a guy says they like your waist or how you shaped, you're not going to look the same way after 10 years or 20 or 30. So what will he like then as the years go by? So that is this one stood out for me. And just, if this video makes it your way, just tell me what was the one sign that you noticed that a guy was not that a guy was about to waste your time. For me, it's definitely the when a guy likes something specifically, I get anxious. If a guy likes my shape or eyes, I get anxious because as time goes by, we change as humans. So yeah.